I have a lot of metal that I need to chop up. Welcome back to Walnut Springs. A few weeks ago, a friend gave me all this metal. With this, I wanted to build something a little different on my trail. As you know, if you've seen my videos in the past, I've made everything out of wood, like Little Woody, Box Jump and Ride, the Gap Up Ladder Bridge, and the Teeter Totter Skinny. Now that I have all this metal, I wanted to make something out of both metal and wood. As I started thinking about this build, I thought about all my friends that just didn't want to ride my other features. I wanted to make this one have less consequences, but still be a little bit of a challenge to ride. When I started this build, little did I know that the real challenge was going to be building this feature. Getting the angles right, welding in the heat, limited time, and also limited battery power. So many challenges came up while making this feature, but with a little hard work and patience, I knew I could make it happen. So, I want to make a ladder bridge skinny. That would be about a foot off the ground, about a foot wide, and have a pyramid shape in the middle. The first step in this build is to cut all the metal to the correct lengths. Then, laying it all out before I started welding it to make sure that it looked right. After I got one side done, I was ready to make the other side, and then I could weld them together. This is definitely the most welding I had ever done in one time. And with the heat index of over 100 degrees, it was not easy on me or my welder. Okay, so it is so hot out again, and I just hope my camera doesn't shut off. Heat index, they claim it's like 105, 110, which is insane. Why am I welding and grinding metal in this heat? I want to get this thing done. I want to ride this thing. So let's finish up the welding. Let's get this spot welded and then fully welded. Let's go. That hurts so bad. Tennis shoes are not weld approved products, so don't do this at home. Not very smart. This thing is heavy. Heavy. Oh. For a little Harbor Freight $90 welder, that thing is awesome for a homeowner. Look at this thing. With a little help from my oldest daughter, we got it to where I thought it should go on the trail. Since the feature naturally sits a little higher than a foot off the ground, I dug down into the ground so the start and the end of the feature would set below ground level. This helps with stabilizing it and makes the main part only a foot off the ground. To keep the middle stabilized, I found a tree that fell over and I used it as my center post. I dug down around 2 feet to make sure that it would be nice and stable. Now that the metal structure is in place, we're ready to start planking. This feature took about 60 planks, each one cut right around 12 inches wide. This was going to be a lot of planking, so let's get this feature planked. Wow, this looks really good. I was really excited about writing it. However, I had major problems. This center pyramid was too tall. My chainring was hitting the top plank. I had looked at this before, but I didn't put into the equation my weight on my bike. So naturally, when you're on a full suspension, your bottom bracket sags down just a little bit, and then whenever you hit bumps, it drops down even more. This was going to be a problem. So, with some major changes, cutting and rewelding, and some minor changes, I was able to make it work. The easiest thing for me to do was to add a double layer of planks to the start and end of the pyramid. All right, now we're ready to try it again. As you can see, writing it in the main direction, you have more run-up. So it makes it a little bit easier, but it's still definitely a challenge. Going the other way or backwards on it, you have less of a run-up. And the hop-up, it just feels like a lot higher, even though I know it's not. Let me know what you think of this latest build. If you've watched all of my Walnut Springs builds, which feature is your favorite? Leave me a comment below and let me know. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel and this video. If you're new to this channel and you want to see more of these type of videos, please subscribe and hit that bell icon. And as always, get out there, run, bike, build, and just have fun. We'll see you in the next one.